everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Trishy, and for today's Yin Yoga class, we'll be exploring gratitude. So come and take a comfortable seat. This can be cross-legged, kneeling up on a block, or even on a chair. Lift up tall through your spine, bring your shoulders onto the back body, and feel free to close your eyes. Allow yourself to receive the breath through the nostrils. And let it flow naturally back out. What is something that you are grateful for? Bring your palms together in front of your heart space. Let's take a cleansing breath together, inhaling deeply through the nose and then exhaling through the mouth. Come on to hands and knees. Bring your big toes together to touch. Knees go as wide as is comfortable. And then sit your hips back to the heels, extending your arms out in front of you as you bring your chest either down to a prop or down towards the floor. And then you can bring your forehead down onto your mat or onto a towel or eye pillow. Then bring your palms together in prayer position, and then bring your thumbs to the back of your neck. I always find that child's pose gives you a sense of gratitude just in the posture itself. If this is your first Yin Yoga class, we hold passive poses for minutes at a time. And you really want to relax all your muscles in each posture so that the stress can go into the joints and connective tissues, making them stronger. You also want to respect your edge. And what that means is in terms of sensation within your body. If you are feeling pain, that would be the top of the scale. And if you feel no sensation at all, that would be the bottom. So you want to stay somewhere around the middle. What's something in your daily life that you feel grateful for? Just something small, like a cup of coffee, a shower, possibly an animal that you live with. Slowly bring your palms back towards the ground. Then press into your palms, very slowly lifting back up. It might feel good to stretch out one leg and then the other, just to get the energy flowing in your legs again. Come back onto hands and knees. Keep your hips roughly above the knees. And then just as we did in child's pose, lower the forehead and chest down to the mat. I'm using a prop underneath the chest. You can feel free to use props or not. Extend your arms out in front of you. And again, take that prayer position with the palms together at the back of the neck. Try to think of someone in your life who you feel grateful for. This could be a loved one, someone you see every day, or it could even just be that clerk you pass by. Whoever it is, hold that person in your heart. And then breathe into that space. Gently lower your palms back down. Press into the hands to lift yourself back up. Move your props to the side if you're using any, and then lower all the way down onto your tummy while holding your arms and resting on the forearms. So the further away you walk your elbows from your body, the less intense it will feel on the lower back. Try to respect your edge. And if you would like, you can grab a block and just lower your forehead down on top of it. While you stay here, try to think of something monumental that happened in your life that without you wouldn't be where you are today. And this could be something that is extremely positive or something that might not be so positive but was able to help you to grow. Try to make space within your heart to be thankful. Begin to lift your head off the block. And then you can move the block off to the side. Bring your right arm about a 45-degree angle to parallel to the front edge of your mat. Then bend into your left leg and reach back with the left palm to grab hold of the inside or outside of the left foot. If this is not able to happen, you can always grab a belt or a strap so that you can initiate the grab. I like to lower my forehead down onto an eye pillow. You can always use a towel or just your palm, whichever feels most comfortable to you. Gently release the hold of the left foot. Take a moment. And then we'll just go to the opposite side. So bring your left arm about 45 degrees out in front of you to parallel. And then bend through the right knee, reaching back with the right arm to clasp onto the foot. And then you can lower your forehead back down to the mat. Feel free to place a prop in any place that feels like you are flexing your muscles or not able to breathe naturally. So this could be a strap. It could be staying up on your forearm. Try to let your awareness guide you within your own body. Gently release the hold of the foot, swinging your right arm out in front of you and just taking a moment. Move over to the right side of your mat and then extend your left arm out beside you, bending your arm about a 90-degree angle, and then the elbow is roughly parallel with the shoulder. or a little bit higher. And then you're going to come onto the left side body, bending both knees and stacking one knee on top of the other and coming onto the left cheek. Then you can either tent your right fingertips so that you bring your right shoulder onto the back body, or you can bring your arm all the way around, bringing the forearm to your lower back. Take a minute and just get comfortable in the pose. If you need to change how I directed it so that you're more comfortable, or you feel the stretch more into the left shoulder and chest area, then go ahead and just make any adjustments you need to. You know your body better than I do. And then come into stillness, letting your breath become natural. And try to take a moment and just be thankful for the breath as it flows in and out naturally. We naturally receive the breath just as we naturally give it back. If you had your right arm behind the lower back, slowly bring it back forward. Extend through the legs. And then bring your left arm along the side of your body just for a moment. And try to become aware of the energy flowing through your arm and your shoulder. Then when you feel ready, we can go to the other side. So just shift over to the left side of your mat, bringing your right arm into a 90-degree angle from the shoulder, rolling onto the right side body, stacking the knees one on top of the other. And then you can tent through the left fingertips, or you can bring your left forearm to your lower back. Take a moment and get comfortable. I like to place my eye pillow underneath the side of the head just to get a little more comfy. Bring your left arm back down to the mat if you had it behind you, and then straighten through the legs as you roll onto the tummy. Feel free to extend your right arm alongside the body. For the next pose, you'll need a minimum of 2 blocks. It will be supported fish. So the first block is going to go long ways in between the shoulder blades when you lower down onto your back, and the top one will be for your head to lean on. I like to use my meditation pillow as the first block. You can use a pillow at home if you like, or just use the block in between the shoulder blades. And then you can lower all the way down, bringing the back of your head onto the block. I use the second block for the option of bringing, when you're ready, the palms back behind the head. And if you use an eye pillow, you can place it over your eyes now. Extend your legs out in front of you, and I will begin with the arms alongside the body. And if you want, you can clasp onto your palm or your opposite elbows, bringing the arms overhead. If not, just keep your arms alongside the body. And then you can, if your arms are up overhead, you can feel free to bring them back down anytime you like. What's something in nature that you feel connected to? Could be a big old tree you meet from time to time, or a beautiful flower, the sun warm on your face. What's something that you appreciate and are thankful for in nature? If your arms were up overhead, just slowly bring them back down. And then slowly begin to roll over to one side of the body so that you can come up on a forearm and just move your props off to the side. Then you can lower all the way down, reapplying your eye pillow if you use one. Have your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Bring your shoulders into a T or cactus shape and just slowly drop the knees one side and then the other. Take a couple more rounds. Then hug your knees into the chest, wrapping your arms around the legs and pulling the knees out wide, keeping your big toes together. So this is kind of like a reclined child's pose, and you can feel free to cross one ankle over the other or just have your feet together. Just find a way to be comfortable. Take a moment and become grateful for yourself. If you can't find anything to be grateful for about you, I am thankful for you. Gently begin to release the legs. And it might feel good just to interlace your fingers behind the belly of the right hamstring, extending the leg towards the sky. And then bending through the knee and going to the other side. You can point and flex through your toes. And then begin to stretch out, extending your legs down to the mat, your arms alongside the body, palms facing up, shoulders onto the back body. Take these last few minutes to completely relax. Gratitude is awareness of deep, connected love in your heart. And then offering a prayer of thanks for this beautiful, beautiful wonder. Begin to stretch through your fingers and toes as you deepen the breath. Maybe raising your arms overhead and taking a really juicy stretch. And then roll over to one side. Just support your head with your arm. And when you're ready, you can begin to come and take a comfortable seat. Thank yourself for coming and practicing yin yoga today. Bring your palms together in prayer position in front of your heart. Let's finish with a cleansing breath together. Inhaling deeply through the nose and then exhaling through the mouth. Thank you so much for practicing yin yoga today. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you so much for practicing. Namaste.